All right, it is Pastor Michael Love Guru. We are here yet with another great topic. Who do we have in the building today?
You have Deja Daniels from Connecticut with you today.
Deja
Shout out to 203.
Daniels.
Yes.
Let me make sure because I got this a little bit tall. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sure. You got to lower that.
Just a little bit because it's just a little height differential.
Yes.
I think that's a little bit.
Let me back up a little bit.
You know what? There we go. There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yes, reporting live.
Reporting live. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you a question. What's the definition of a good man?
Ooh. Well, first of all, the definition of a good man really comes down to how he treats you. If you feel literally submissive and like my man all the time, then you know you got a good guy. It doesn't have to come down to money. He should have money though, but not like, stability is important. You're supposed to be able to provide for you, make you feel good, have great sex with you. Basic shit,
Okay, well, that's a great question because my second question is, do you think sex should be for marriage?
No, hell no. Hell no.
All right.
Hell no. Hell no.
All right, why not?
Because first of all, sex, I'm one of the people that feel like sex is very important to the relationship.
Okay.
If you have sex really good, then we could, some shit will get popping. But how the fuck are you going to marry somebody and not know if they can fuck or not?
So then does that mean that you put sex
is high for me.
is above the actual relationship?
No, sex is not above the relationship, but sex is a very big part of the relationship for me.
So let me ask you, do you believe in marriage?
Yes, I definitely want to get married. I believe in marriage. I've been dreaming about my wedding since I was like 3.
Okay. So then what is it that you can give your husband that nobody else has gotten?
Genuine, very authentic, unconditional love.
So you saying you've never gave that to anybody?
Oh, no. I've given it to plenty of people, but he never received it from me. Me specifically. Right? That was a question, or I misunderstood your question?
No. The question is, what is it that you can give your husband that you've never given anybody?
Oh, emotional vulnerability.
So you've never given that to anybody?
No, I suck at being emotionally vulnerable.
Okay, so then would you place that above sex?
You got me there. And you know what? I'm going to give it to you and say yes, because a lot of my relationships don't work out because I'm not emotionally vulnerable. The sex be bomb, though, but I'm not emotionally vulnerable enough.
So then would you think then that if the sex is bomb, let me ask you, what do you rate your sex as far as, not say the word precious, but stock? Like if it was a stock, like how do you rate your sex?
First of all, I feel like every person you ask should say that their stock is OD.
Right, you should
Nobody
say it.
should say that. No. Every person should be confident enough in their vagina, in their dick, in their asshole, whatever the fuck they give it up, how they give it up. They should be confident about that shit. So I feel like my shit's $1 million worth. $1 trillion.
So it's a trillion. So if it's a trillion,
pussy on the trillion.
and I wouldn't. It's a trillion.
Everybody's pussy should be on a trillion.
It's a trillion. So then if it's a trillion, don't you think that it should be given only to just one person?
I feel like since my pussy is a trillion, I had to learn how to, get it there. You're not just born with it. Well, you're born. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you got to literally learn what you're doing. How can you fall in love with somebody and be the love of your life, your man, and you go to fuck him and he's just like, in a group chat, like, damn, this bitch don't even know what the fuck she doing. That is disrespectful.
That's an interesting thought process. So you saying it's a trillion because you worked it out. You developed it.
Yes.
You got it to a great place.
That's why I feel like now, and like when you get older, that's why I say sex doesn't matter. It does matter, but it's like not, I don't know I'm trying to word this the right way. You know your pussy pops when you get to a certain age. So you're not really like worried about that as much because you're like, okay, I want to know how you communicate with me. Do we match up? Are we like compatible? Because you know your shit's a trillion.
Okay.
If you don't know your shit's a trillion, you're going to be testing it out, fucking doing shit you shouldn't be doing. But when you know your shit is up here, you're like, okay, I know that we can have great conversation because, baby, when I pop this shit, you coming into a trillionaire pussy.
So let me ask you, how do you know it's worth a trillion?
Because everybody tells me that my shit's worth a trillion.
So you
No,
take
my shit pops severely.
So it pops because of the feedback.
Yes.
Okay, so feedback.
And it pops from doing my own research and my own due diligence to make it up there.
There's actually research that I'm learning this because I'm learning this.
Yeah.
There's research that you can prove
You know, you gotta watch stuff. You gotta see stuff. You gotta ask people, what do you like? What do you like? How you do this? Do you like when she do this? Do you like when she do that? Because I have like I have a lot of friends, female and male friends.
Okay.
And I was like the last of my friends to lose their virginity. Like all my friends lost their virginity. I was like the last person to do it. Senior year in high school, right?
Wow.
So from hearing all their stories and talking to your older cousins, your older siblings and shit, you learn shit. You're like, okay, well, I know my sister said her boyfriend go crazy when she does this. I know my cousin said that he likes when girls do that. So, like, you know, research, trial and error, figuring shit out.
Do you regret losing your virginity?
Not at all.
The person that you lost it to, was they worth taking it?
I also don't look at virginities like that either. Like, I never looked at it as, like, people like, oh, it's a flower. I never looked at it like that shit. Never. Because at some point, you're gonna have sex regardless. So that whole, like, hating the person they got the virginity to, wishing they could change it, I don't feel no way toward the person that I lost my virginity with.
Okay.
I feel like he deserved it at that time.
Okay. So then, would that mean? So you said vulnerability. I believe you said vulnerability ranks higher.
Yeah,
for
after
you.
you made me like
Think about it.
hit the gears in my head. Emotional vulnerability should be here.
So then
sex should be right after
there.
it.
Okay.
Like right after that shit.
Okay, so you say emotional vulnerability for you is the highest level because that's you becoming more open.
And I feel my most safest with you if I'm emotionally available with you. I don't ever feel that way with people.
Okay. So then, would that be safe to say that when you find someone that you're emotionally vulnerable because that's so rare?
I probably would fall in love with them instantly. Like, oh shit, I'm in love with you. You just made me talk about myself in a way that I don't. I'm telling you I love you. I'm expressing myself. Like, I'm really being like, yeah.
In love with her.
Yeah.
And then what if this person feel the same with you, but says, I waited to give you my sex.
Until we get married?
Until we get married.
That would be really hard. That would be really hard. But if somebody was to get me to that point where I could be emotionally vulnerable and available to them at all times, they already have me in their pocket. So you might as well just be like, you know what?
So you would wait in that situation.
If you got me that open to the point where I'm just like, my man without the sex, it depends on how long, though. It depends on how long. I'll give you like a good 6 months, maybe.
6 months.
That's probably the max. Then it's all right, some shit got to get popping, or you got to start eating something. Like,
all right. So you got to start eating something.
Eating something. Plates got to get licked, okay?
This is all right, people. Plates got
to get licked, okay?
Got to get lit. All right. Well, there you have it. That's the real. Tell again the people who you from. Where you at from?
I'm from the 203.
203?
Big CT shit. 203 shit. Yes.
There you are. All right. Love Guru out.
Love Guru out.
Peace.
Yes.